Hi Chapels out there, it's a brand new week, so you know what that means. A new week with lots of adventures to be had, and I'm going to be taking you guys along with me on my adventures. On my Monday, I got up early to catch up on neighbours and not be interrupted, and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and then I got showered and changed, listened to a bit of music and just did some drawing and colouring in. I was reading some more of one day. I just tidied up my office and my dogs and dollhouse, and then I got myself ready to go off for a walk and head up to the high street, and went off and had a look around some of the charge shops, and went off to one of the book shops, and also went into Tiffany Smith's, was having a little look in there, and then went off to one of the flower shops and I got some flower sets in there. They've always got such lovely bouquets of flowers in there. I was having a lovely chat with the flower shop keepers in there, and then I also got some plants out from there, and I'm show you guys. I love that plant section with all the succulents and cactuses and the plant pots and all the plants hanging from the windows. It's like a little jungle in there. I then went off and had a look at some more of the shops, and then I went off to one of the plant shops at the top of the high street, and I got some plants out from there, and I'm show you guys. Plant displays are so pretty, and had a good look around there, and then I got a mirror selfie from there with these plants all around the mirror, and I'll show you guys that. And after that I went off to some more of the shops, and I then went off to the co-op and got myself a drink and some chocolate buttons. I'm obsessed with chocolate buttons at the moment, and also got my younger sister a bar of some chocolate that she'd asked me to get for her, and then I made my way back and then decided to head down to my town's castle, and got to my town's castle and got some snacks of the castle that I'll show you guys. So beautiful there. I'd love to do a tour of the castle someday, and I just love the water fountain and the gardens and all the history enriched in the castle, and just find it so fascinating. I then got some snacks from the gardens of some flowers that I'm show you guys. So beautifully kept. I love all the blossoms and the flowers start to appear. Spring is on its way, and these white blossoms all over the castle are just stunning. I then got some pretty leaf snaps from the gardens that I'm showing. They've got such lovely patterns on and colours on those leaves. I then made my way back, and it started to spit a bit. Weather has been very unpredictable today. It's been sunny then raining, and it was actually quite refreshing, and I love that earthy musty smell that the rain leaves when it hits the ground, and it's probably one of my favourite smells. And then I got home and I had some lunch. I had some sausage sandwiches and a cup of tea and some biscuits and some of my chocolate buttons, and gave my younger sister the chocolate bar, and she's very happy. She's obsessed with that popping candy Cadbury's chocolate at the moment, so I got her one of those. And then I was listening to it in music, watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos, and Twitter is playing up at the moment, or X, whatever you want to call it, is playing up at the moment, so I was trying to post some stuff onto there, and it's just not working, so I'm just gonna have to leave it, and hopefully it uploads eventually, and yeah, maybe it's down, who knows. And then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who, and can't wait for new Doctor Who next month actually comes out on my mum's birthday, which is a nice little birthday treat for her, as she is also a massive Doctor Who fan, got me into Doctor Who. And then I was just watching some episodes of Merlin, going back into watching that. And then for my tea, I had some mac and cheese. I used to hate mac and cheese, and now I absolutely love it. The cheeses are better, and it was so delicious. And then I was just reading some more of one day, and I've almost finished it. I'm so close to finishing that, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and I had a cup of tea in my flower mug, which I love. It's one of my favourite mugs I've ever gotten. It's just so pretty, and lots of people keep complimenting the mug when they see it, and it's just such a good purchase. It's such a good find as well, and so happy to have that in my collection. I love mugs. I am a mug for a good mug, you could say. And then I was just watching some of my favourite YouTubers' new vlogs and catching up on those, and I am now off to go and watch today's Home and Away and UK soaps. I finished my winter entry for today, and then I'm going to be putting that away, and we'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Tuesday. I got up ready to go off and meet Tash for a coffee catch up, and had some bear cuddles and watched a bit of TV, and then I head up to meet Tash at Coffee One for a coffee catch up, and I was listening to some music on my headphones whilst on my walk up to go to the coffee shop. I then got to the coffee shop, and then Tash arrived, and I had a toasted tea cake and a pot of tea for my breakfast, and I'll show you guys that. It was so delicious. I love a toasted tea cake, and they are huge. And then we were just having a good chit chat, and then went off to one of the flower shops, and I got some flower stats on there. I was able to get some really pretty flower stats on there with such lovely vibrant colours. And then me and Tash headed back to mine so I could change my shoes, as the shoes that I had worn were giving me a bit of jip, so I changed into my other shoes. And then she got to see Bear, and she hadn't seen him since he was tiny, and he's now tripled in size. He's going to be a big boy, so she was making a big fuss of him. And then me and Tash were going to be going up to the garden centre, but we decided that we're going to do that on Thursday, and instead we decided to get the bus into town and go off to Cabot and have some lunch and go and have a look around some of the shops. So we went off to the bus stop at the top of the road and waited and got the bus into town, and we were going to go to this place called Sandwich, but instead we decided that we were going to go off to Zaza Bazaar, as Tash hadn't been there in a long time, and neither had I. And whilst making our way there, I came across a plant shop, and I got a snap of the front of the plant shop that was shooting. It's such a pretty plant shop and flower shop, and I love all the displays at the front. I then went inside of the flower and plant shop and got some flower and plant sets from there, and I'm going to show you guys some plant sets that I got first. I love all the displays and all the watering cans hanging from the windows. It's so cute, and all the dried flowers as well. I got some selfies from there, and I got a mirror selfie in front of this mirror with all these flowers in front of it. I then got some flower stats from there, and I'm going to show you guys those. Lovely bouquets of flowers in there. I was having a lovely chat with the flower shop keepers in there, and then me and Tash head off to Zaza Bazaar, and I got some snaps of some of the lanterns and of the pretty tiles on the floor in there, and I'll show you guys that. I love all the lanterns and the pretty lights and the fans all over the ceilings. It's so pretty in there, and I got some selfies in front of some of the lanterns and lights in there. And then me and Tash made our way through all the food sections and had some food from there, and I ate so much and it was so good. And I'm going to show you guys some snaps of some of the food that I had. The dessert section is probably my favourite section. The trifle there is mwah. Then after that we let our food go down, and then on the way out we got a selfie together, and I'll show you guys that. Then we went off and had a look around some of the shops, and we went off to the Lego shop and to one of the book shops and to Typo and to some clothes shops, and then went off to Urban Outfitters just before heading off to get the bus home. And I got a really cute mirror slide from there with a pat machine in front of that. We then headed off to get the bus back, and the bus was just about to arrive, so we timed that perfectly. We then got back and I got off at Aldi bus stop and went off to Aldi and got some bits from there, and then I thanked Tash for a lovely day, gave her a hug, and then she headed home and I made my way back and also listened to music on my headphones on the way back. I then got back and had to shave. I should cut my lip, so that was fun. And then I actually sorted through things that I got whilst out today, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of those. Here are a few things I got today whilst out in town with Tash. Starting off with the books, I got these 2 books from one of the bookshops in Cabot, and the 2 gay romance novels, and this one says What If It's Us and this one says Boy Meets Boy. Another 2 pairs of books to add to my never ending pile of books to be reading. I will get to them. And then I got this cute pen from Typo. I love Mickey Mouse, love Disney, so I had to get this Mickey Mouse pen. And then last thing I got were these key rings to add to my backpack, and there's this heart one with flowers on it, and then this cactus one. I love succulents and plants, so I had to get this one. And I have got this sunflower one I got last time, and I think they all fit the vibe perfectly. I then had some sushi I got from Aldi, from the food section there, they do, and I had a lot of sushi whilst at Zaza's, and so I had some more of that. I'm really into sushi at the moment. And then my dad dropped me off to Jigsaw Volunteering that I do on Tuesday nights, and it was Viking week, so we were making cardboard swords and shields, so that was really fun, helping out with the kids to make those. And then we had some hot chocolates, and then we do fruit and veg of the week, and this week it was orange, and we had to guess it was a fruit or vegetable, and then we got to try a bit, and so I had a bit of orange, which was really good. Cut mine up and put it in a little bowl, and then it was the end of the session, and me and Tash then messed up again, I know, twice in one day, madness. And we went off to one of the restaurants and just had some drinks and just had a chat about anything and everything, and it's just really nice, just chilling. And I had a Biscoff banoffee milkshake, and I'll show you guys that. It was so delicious, and Tash had this watermelon iced tea which looked amazing, and she had a bit of my milkshake and I tried a bit of her watermelon iced tea, and I need to get one of those. So after I finished my milkshake, I then went off and got one of the iced watermelon teas, which is so delicious. And then you could get to pick what songs play on the playlist in there. So we were picking some songs and listened to those, and then we called it a night. And I thanked her for a lovely evening, and we're going to be meeting up on Thursday, all being well. And then I made my way back and I got home and I just had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and I'm now off to go finish my journal entry for today, and then I'm going to be watching today's Home and Away UK soaps, and also have got to watch Sort Your Life Out and New Watley Road. And tomorrow I'm just going to be having a bit of a chill day, so I got some snacks from Co-op just before going home early on, and I'm going to be having a bit of a movie day and have some nibbles and just chill, not leave the house, and kind of just have a bit of peace and quiet. Although my mum's got to take my older brother to hospital to have his foot checked out again, so I'll be having to do that after dog sitting, because my younger sister is going to be upstairs and everyone else is out. So whilst my younger sister is asleep, it's going to be early in the morning, I'm going to have to go down and make sure that Bear does not cause a ruckus. So I'll probably be having my movie afternoon once my mum gets back from my older brother, and I will see you with my older brother tomorrow. It's now Wednesday and I got up early to look after Bear as my dad was fishing and my mum had to take my older brother into hospital to have his foot checked out as it was still giving him a bit of jip, and so they'd gone off there and my younger sister was still asleep, so I was having some bear cuddles and had some hazelnut chocolate spread toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast and got showered and changed, and then was playing with Bear out in the garden and was also watching 13 Going on 30 on Netflix. I love that film so much, it's such an iconic film. And then I was watching some TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos and just listened to a bit of music, and then my mum and older brother got back and my older brother's got to have this boot on his foot and it's got to rest it, and I then had some lunch and I had my wraps that I got from Aldi's meal deal section yesterday night. I was going to have that for my tea, but I'd had some sushi I got from there and it filled me up, so I didn't have the wraps as well. So I had those for my lunch, which were really good, with a cup of tea and some biscuits, and just read some more of One Day, which I'm nearly finished reading. And then I got a cute snap of Bear sat on my mum's chair, and I'm going to show you guys that. He's getting so big. I then watched the first Harry Potter film, and I haven't watched that film in ages. I then was just tidying up my office and my dolls at Dollhouse, and then I watched The Labyrinth, and I haven't watched that film in ages either, and it's such a great film. And I got some snacks from the co-op the other day, so I laid those all out and I'm going to show you guys a snap I got of the spread. So it's a nice little spread. I had some angel slices, some Pringles and my chocolate I got the other day, and had some chocolate buns, and I'm obsessed with chocolate buns at the moment. And then I sorted out my Bluetooth doll out into a new look, and I'll show you guys that. Here's my Bluetooth doll's new look, starting off with the shoes. She's got these pink high heels on, and these denim blue jeans on. Then she has this yellow, pink and red patchwork t-shirt with puffy sleeves on. Then she has this love necklace on and black hat, and this is the whole look. I love that new look, it looks very 80s. And then I was listening to it in music and just watching some episodes of Doctor Who. I cannot wait for new Doctor Who out on the 12th of April. The trailer looks so good. And then my dad got back from being at fishing, and I got my work shifts for next week and got those written down in my journal. I was writing a bit in my journal, and then for tea we had chicken curry, and I'm going to show you guys that. The chicken curry was so delicious. Haven't had chicken curry in so long. And then I was just working on some illustrations and coloring some of those in, and just watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos, and just tidied up my office and the dollhouse a bit more. Just been doing a bit of spring cleaning and just rearranging a bit of the dollhouse and moving a few things around in there. And I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away and UK soaps, and we'll see you more on the vlog tomorrow. It's now Thursday and I got up early so I could catch up on Neighbours, and I had some cereal for my breakfast, and then I got myself ready to go off to the garden centre, my happy place, and I went off to Armstrong Garden Centre, which is a bit further away than the one I normally go to. So I hopped on the bus and head off on the bus to head off to Armstrong Garden Centre, and I was listening to some music whilst on the way there on my headphones. I then got to the garden centre and I got a load of selfies in front of some of the floral displays they've got up at the moment as it's coming to Easter, and they had loads of pretty little like Easter displays and stuff up, and just getting lots of photos in front of those. And then I head off to the plant section and I got some plants that's on there, and I'll show you guys. plant section is huge, and I love all the succulents and cactuses and all the pretty plant displays. I then went outside into the outside area where they have loads of flowers, and I got some flower sets in there that I'll show you guys. I was able to get some really pretty flower sets from there with lovely colours on, and I was having a lovely look around there. I then went off to go to the cafe to get some lunch on there, but it was absolutely heaving, so I decided not to. And just as I was about to leave, I got some sweets from the sweet section, and I got some shrimp and banana from there, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of those. I got some more banana and shrimp from the garden centre. They have to be my all-time favourite sweets. They're so good. I then went off to get the bus back, and I called Tash. I was just having a good chat with her, and we were planning to go off to the pub tonight for some drinks and play some games. And I'm going to be bringing Ludo, and we normally have games tonight, but it's not on tonight, so we're going to be going to the pub instead, which should be fun. Going there for about 7ish. I then got to the bus stop just as the bus I needed to get was leaving, which is very annoying, but luckily I didn't have to wait long for another bus to arrive, and I got the bus back by Aldi, and I got myself some lunch from the co-op, and I got myself some chicken Caesar wraps and some sushi. I'm loving sushi at the moment, and a cola. And then I went off and had one sort of charge shops, and I got this food table for my dollhouse. It's a Barbie food table, and it's so cute. I love the colours, the pink and the blues, the pastels. It's so pretty, and can't wait to add this into my dollhouse. I then made way back, and I got home and I had my lunch, and the sushi was so good, and the chicken Caesar wraps, and I had some of my cola. And then I was just working on some illustrations and colouring some of those in, and listened to a bit of music and just doing some drawing and colouring in. And then I got some new shoes, and I got those sorted out with some special laces and tried those on, and they fit like a glove. And then I was reading some more of one day and working on some illustrations and colouring some of those in. And then for my tea I had some mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was so delicious. I then wrote some of my journal and just worked on some illustrations and coloured some of those in. Listened to a bit of music and had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and had it in my massive cup of ambition mug I got from Primark, which I love. I love a big cup of tea. And then I had some of my foam bananas, which was so good. And then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who and saw the new trailer for the live action Lilo and Stitch movie, which looks so good. Definitely gonna have to go watch that. I love Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is probably one of my favourite Disney animation films, and I love all things Stitch, as does my younger sister. And so we're definitely gonna have to go watch that. And then I watched today's Home and Away, and I am now off to just chill and work on some new illustrations and colour some more days in, and just listen to a bit of music. And then I'm going to be heading off to the pub to meet Tash and Jamie for some drinks and some games of Ludo. I'm going to be taking my Ludo with me in my bag, and we're going to be playing that and some other games, and can't wait for that. And I'll see you when I'm back from being in the pub later on. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back for a games night at the pub. As games night where we normally go to with friends wasn't on, so we decided to play some games at the pub instead. And just before that, I'd been watching Nana McPhee. It's such a great film, and just been chilling out. And I got a snap of the sunset. It's so pretty, and the sky looked a purple colour. I then made my way up to the high street to meet Tash and Jamie, but Jamie didn't end up coming in the end. So it's me, Tash, Ollie and Dee, and Kirsten Rubin as well. And we played some games, and we played Ludo, and I bought my Ludo board from home. And we then played this other game where you had a card and there were scenarios on there, and it was like make a report or something like that. And or a warning for people that are eating food that they're not supposed to at work, and we had to make funny sentences, and you had these little like words that you had to put on a black mountain vision board to make funny sentences, and the funniest sentence would win, and that was really fun. And we were then going to play this other game, but we didn't get around to playing that, but we were just having so much fun, lots of laughs, lots of good chats, and I'm going to show you guys some photos that I got from the games night at the pub. I had a lovely evening. I then made my way home and I was listening to music on my headphones. I was on the walk back, and I'm now off to go and get into my PJs, finish writing my journal entry for today, and then watch today's Home and Away and UK soaps, and we'll see you in more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Friday, the end of the week, almost the weekend, and I hope you guys are all having a lovely Friday. I got up ready to go off to morning group, and I got showered and changed and had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast and just watched a bit of TV before morning group. I then got dropped to morning group, and we had to go the long way round as they were having roadworks done near to where I go to morning group. I then got to morning group and I brought along the card and present for one of my members of morning group whose birthday was on Saturday, and it was two of my members' birthdays on Saturday, and I was able to give the card and present to one of them last week, but one of them wasn't there last week, so I gave it to them today instead. And then we were doing some arts and crafts, and we were making hedgehogs out of some old books and folding up the bits of paper, and it was a little bit fiddly, but once I got the hang of it, I was able to do it. I did it quite quickly, and I was helping the others as well. And then we had a tea and coffee break, and I had to pop to the loo and got a mirror stuff from there afterwards, and I'm sure you guys. I love that mirror, and the fishes on the wall is so cute. Then it was the end of our little coffee and tea break, and we'd had so many custard creams. They're so good. And also had some wagon wheels as well that one of the members from morning group brought in, and haven't had a wagon wheel in so long. And then we finished off the hedgehogs, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of mine. Here's the hedgehog I made at morning group. We folded lots of paper from old books, and I put these lids as eyes and rolled some wool up for a nose. It's so cute. It turned out really well. They look so cute. Then it was the end of the session, and I got picked up by my mum, and she had to feed Bear before picking me up, and she was so focused on making sure that he got his food at 12 o'clock as he gets his food at certain times throughout the day, that she completely forgot that she needed to be picking me up. So I called up and she was like, oh my god, completely forgot, I'm on my way. So I sat and waited for her to pick me up. Luckily she wasn't too long, and then she dropped me off to the garden centre, and I got to the garden centre and I got some flower starts from there. I was able to get some really pretty flower starts with lovely colours on and patterns. I love this time of year with all the blossoms and flowers starting to appear. It's just so beautiful. I then got a photo taken of me in front of this archway in the garden centre with these cardboard tulips on the archway, and I'm going to show you guys that. It's so pretty. I then went off and had a look around the homeware and stationery section, and went off and got myself some lunch from the cafe. I had a tuna cheese toasty with some salad and a pot of tea, and it was so delicious. I then let my food go down and just chilled in there for a bit and enjoyed the music they were playing in the cafe. They were playing some really good songs, and then I headed off to the plant section and I got some plant pots from there. They've got some new plant displays in there, so I was enjoying getting photos of the new plants that got out and the really cute plant pots that they had in there. And then I made my way back, and on my walk back I got some pretty blossom and flower snaps, and I'll show you guys those. They've got such lovely colours on, and I was able to get some selfies and put up them too. And then on my way back I got a snap of this shed in one of the allotments. zoomed in of this beautiful artwork on the side of it, and I'll show you guys that. So pretty with all those daisies and flowers all over it. I then popped to One Stop and got myself some bits from there. I then got back and had some cuddles with Bear and played with him in the garden, and I got a snap of him on his bed. He's getting so big and his eyes are so beautiful. And then my older brother's girlfriend arrived. She's staying over the weekend, and my older brother and his girlfriend have gone off for a walk. And my dad got back from being at the shops, and he got fajitas and nachos for tea, which I was really excited to have. But I'm not going to be having that anymore because me, my older sister and Tash and some of our other friends are going off to watch Joseph and his Technicolour Dreamcoat tonight in the Hippodrome. So we're going to be having food before that, and I'm so excited to see that, and I'll see you with more of the vlog when I'm back from that. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back for being in the Hippodrome, seeing Joseph and the Technicolour Dreamcoat. My bestie Tash arrived, and she was coming with me and my older sister and our family friends to see the musical, and then my older sister and our family friends came and picked us up, and then we headed off into town, and we went off to this noodle place to get tea, and I'm going to show you guys the noodles I had. The noodles were so good, and we had to eat them in a hurry as we were running a little bit late, and then we managed to get there just as the doors opened for us to then go in, and I had enough time to get a programme. I always get a programme from the front desk whenever I go off to see anything from the Hippodrome, and it was such a great musical, had such a great evening. The singing, the dancing, the acting, the cast, the sets, everything about it was just so magical. It was so funny, and it just went so quickly. You'll know what they say, time flies when you're having fun. And at the end, you were able to record this mega mix they did, and everyone was up dancing and singing and clapping, and it was just amazing. And I got some photos from the evening. Of course, you're not allowed to film or take any photos during the performance, apart from the mega mix at the end. I just got a snap of the stage, like the sign on the stage before the performance started, and of the massive sign outside at the top of the Hippodrome with the poster of the production, and then of the ice cream that we had during the interval, and of the programme that I got. And the ice cream was so good. I had some strawberry ice cream during the interval, and then afterwards, me and my older sister and Tash and our family friends got some drinks from McDonald's to take away as we were quite thirsty, and it was really hot in the Hippodrome, and I just had some Sprite, and then me and my older sister dropped everyone else off, and then my older sister and one of our family friends headed back to hers, and our family friend had dropped her car off my older sister's house, so she was getting her car from there. And then I got in and I had some cereal and wrote a bit more of my journal, and I'm now off to go and watch today's Home and Away. And you can see I've got my uniform ready for work tomorrow because I'm doing a 10 till 5, and I'm now going to be finishing off writing my journal for today and just chilling for the rest of the evening, and we'll see you in more vlog tomorrow. It's now Saturday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend so far. I got up ready for work and I was doing a 10 till 5, and I had some breakfast and just watched a bit of TV and was listening to a bit of music and having some cuddles with Bear. And then I got dropped up to work, and I was dropped up to work a little bit early, so I then went off and got myself a drink from the corner shop and popped to the flower shop and got some flowers. Those purple flowers in the first bouquet flower snap that I got are so pretty. I also got some plant snaps on the shoe. I was able to get some really pretty plant snaps from there. I love the plant section. It's like a little jungle in there with all the plants hanging down from the windows. I then was having a lovely chat with the flower shop keepers in there, and then headed off to work. I got to work, got clocked in to put my bag and coat away, and then I was just wanting lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables and doing some food and drink orders and drinks making, and someone chatted to some of the regulars, and we had a great team on and had a great music players playing, and whilst cleaning tables I caught myself singing along to some of the songs, and it was a lovely sunny day, so we had people singing inside and outside, so I was cleaning tables inside as well as outside. And I then had my lunch break and I sat on one of the tables and had my headphones on and was listening to some music, was having my break, and I'd set my alarm to go off when my lunch break was finished, and I had a beef and chili, and I'm going to show you guys that. It was so delicious and it felt so good to be able to sit down, as although it was a nice steady flow, it was still quite busy as well, and so I've been running around the place and my feet were hurting a bit from where I got new work shoes, so it felt good to be resting them. And then my alarm went off to signal the end of my lunch break, so I then turned that off, put my headphones off into my bag, and then continued on with my shift. I was cleaning more tables and running more food and drinks and doing some drinks making, and then I finished at 5 and I clocked off and got my bag, and I then got changed into my jumper that I'm in now. I love this jumper, it's like an emerald green colour and it always gives me wicked vibes. And then I head off for a walk, and whilst on my way back I got a pretty snap of these white blossoms in front of one of the stained glass windows from my town's church, and I'll show you guys. It's so beautiful, I love stained glass windows. I then got some selfies in front of some blossoms, and then I got back and I realised that one of my key rings that I got from Urban Outfitters, that was a heart with some flowers on, had ended up, like, the key ring had broken and the crocheted like heart with flowers in had fallen off somewhere, so it's lost forever, so I was gutted. So I've ordered another key ring that I'm going to show you guys now. Fingers crossed this one does not go missing. I think it's because it's my own fault, because I chucked my bag down on the ground to get some flower snaps and some selfies, and obviously was a bit heavy handed, so I just had to be a bit more careful, although the other two didn't break, so that one obviously mustn't have been very strong because it managed to break. And yeah, but I'm going to be more careful this time, and make sure that I don't just chuck my bag down, because I don't want any more of them to go missing or fall off, so just need to be more careful with that. And that should be arriving by the 24th of March, which gives me something to look forward to, and it's so cute. And then I was just watching some vlogs and TikToks and some funny dog and cat videos, and I was working on some illustrations and we did some more one day, and my older sister came over for tea and we were watching Gladiator, and I had some hot dogs, and I'll show you guys that. I hadn't had hot dogs in ages, and I had them with American mustard and onions on. Mwah. And then we were just watching a bit of TV, and I got a snap of Bear cuddled up with his teddy bear, and I'm going to show you guys that. It's just so cute. And then I phoned Tash. I was just having a good chat with her about how my day had been. I was asking about how her day had been, and she'd gone off to Weston and they'd gone on a skateboard and had a fish and chips tea, and it sounded lovely. And we're going to be going off to Dobby's Garden Centre on Monday, as we both got the day off, and we were going to go the other day but she wasn't able to, so it's going to be nice to head up there with her, as we haven't gone up there together for so long, and maybe get some lunch from the cafe and just have a lovely stroll up there and back, which should be good. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, and then I'm going to be watching tonight's Britain's Got Talent, and we'll see you with more of the vlog tomorrow. It's now Sunday. I hope you guys are all having a lovely Sunday rest and you've all had a lovely weekend. I got up ready for work and I was doing a 9 to 3, so I had to be up early, and I just did not want to be getting up this morning. I was so cozy and just did not want to be getting up early, and I got up, jumped to the shower, had some porridge and a cup of tea for my breakfast. I just watched a bit of TV and slowly started to wake up a bit. And then my dad dropped me off to work, and I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was me and one other colleague to start with. So I was helping them open up the cafe and had to go off to the corner shop to get the newspapers that we have on Sundays and put these at the front of the cafe. And then one of my other colleagues came on shift at 10, and it started to get quite busy, and we had quite a lot of big bookings in, and so I was running lots of food and drinks and doing food and drink orders and drinks making and cleaning lots of tables and so on, trying to sell to regulars. And then at 11, one of our other colleagues came in to help with the lunch rush, and by 12 o'clock it was so busy. We had so many big bookings and lots of tables were being used, so it meant that we were fully booked, so it was quite crazy. And so I was running so much food and drinks, and we had Sunday roast on as well, which made it even busier. And then we had a musician come in, and we had a Sunday sessions, and they were playing some songs from the 80s and 90s. So whilst cleaning tables, I got myself singing along to some of the songs that she was performing. It then calmed down, I did a massive clean up, and I finished at 3. I then clocked off and got changed into the jumper I'm wearing now that I had in my bag. And then I got some cash out from the cash point in the high street, as from now I'm going to be I'm going to get like a bit of money out each week and try and only use that amount of money and not be tapping on my card as much, because I do find that I tap on my card quite a lot and I don't realise how much I'm actually spending. So I think this way it'll be better, because I'll be able to see the money that I'm spending and think maybe I shouldn't buy this or that, and it'll help me learn not to be spending my money too quickly and burning a hole in my pocket. And then I went off to one of the cafes and I got a mirror selfie from there, on this beautiful mirror wall they have by the tills. I went in to order a milkshake, and I had a biscuit banoffee milkshake. Didn't have any cream because I didn't want to upset my stomach, because I'm semi-lactose intolerant, so I thought I'd be good. So I had that, and I also got some snaps of some of the lanterns and cool prints they have in there, and I'm going to show you guys the snaps I got from there. That place is such a vibe. I love all the prints all over the walls and the lanterns and the pretty lights and all the mirrors. I'm glad I didn't work there, because I would never get any work done, because I'd be too busy getting mirror selfies and taking photos of all the pretty lanterns and lights and all the cool prints they have in there. I then made my way back, and on my walk back I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys. A lovely Sunday stroll back from being up at the high street, and got some really pretty flower snaps and blossoms. I love all the blossoms and flowers starting to appear. Spring is definitely on its way. And then I got home and my dad was watching my older sister play rugby, and my older brother and his girlfriend were watching as well. And my dad got back and my grandma got picked up by my mum, and they got back and my mum was getting the tea ready, and we were having a Sunday roast, and it smelled so good. And my grandma was up for tea, and then my older brother and his girlfriend got back from watching our older sister play rugby, and then my younger brother and his girlfriend came over for the roast, and I then got my doll arrived in the post, and I got the new roller skating Barbie bestie doll Renee, and I'm going to show you guys her in box and then out of box. My Barbie skate party Barbie dream bestie doll has arrived. I've got Wene now. I have Teresa and now Wene, and I've got, like the one before, I've got one out of box and one in box, and I'm going to be opening this one and putting it on display with the other one. Let's have a look at the packaging. She's so stunning. I love this outfit. The top and the skirt with all the flowers on with smiley faces, they're so cute. And so she has this handbag which looks like a block of cheese, and then she's got some clips in her hair and some stud earrings in, and her makeup is so cute. And I just love the necklace as well, love the colours. And she comes with her roller skates, and then she comes with some accessories which I can't wait to get into. And I'm going to show you guys her out of box now. Here she is out of box. She is so stunning, and they are actually massive dolls. I love her outfit, the skirt and top with the smiley face flowers all over it, and the bows on the straps, and the flower watch, and the cheese handbag that they give me a chuckle. And she's got these sunflower knee pads and these leg warmers and these really cute roller skates with the flowers on, and then the hair clips and the earrings and the necklace. And I love her hair, it's so long and crimped. And then she comes with these accessories here. So she has a hat, this drinks cup which is a milkshake with a cherry on. She's so cute. I think that's supposed to be a straw, and it's so cute. And then she has this phone with this really cute phone case, and then this camera, like video camera. And then this is on the back of her box, so I cut this out to put in the room where I'm going to put her with the other one. And yeah, I'm so glad that she's in my collection. I was tempted to put that outfit on my Bluetooth doll and put her in a different outfit, but I love the doll look so much on her that I've decided to keep her as she is. And she's just so pretty, and I put her up with the other one that I got, and they are my favourite two of the line. And then I was just watching a bit of TV, reading a bit more of one day, and I put my uniform in the wash, and I'm now off for a few days. And then my older sister arrived, and we had our Sunday roast, and we had pork, which is my favourite, and I'm going to show you guys. Sunday roast was so delicious, and then I helped tidy away, and then we had some pudding and we had some jam donuts, and they were so jammy. You know when you get them and they don't have that much jam in, but these ones were literally full up with jam, which was so good. I had that with a cup of tea. Let me show you guys. They were so good and really sugary. I remember when I was younger, we used to play this game where we had to eat the donut and try not to lick the sugar off our lips. And then my older sister stayed for a little bit, and then she went off home, and she dropped her grandma home. She lives around the corner from my older sister. And then my younger brother and his girlfriend also went off home. And then me, my older brother and his girlfriend and our younger sister were playing a game of Ludo. I love that game, and always have so much fun playing that. And we played it at games night with my mates on Thursday night, and they played it a different version, and I didn't get along with their version, so I played my version, which I do like, and it was really fun. And then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who and watched The Gun and Fireplace, which is one of my favourite Doctor Who episodes of all time. And I'm now off to go and finish writing my journal entry for today, and then I'm going to be catching up on Dancing on Ice. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and weekend, and will have a great new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you with a new vlog coming very soon.